Ralph Irvin in the J.D. Morgan Center, and I'm joined today by former UCLA point guard but lifelong Bruin, and that's Darren Collison. Darren, thanks for taking the time to stop by and join us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Now, of course, you're on campus because you're still working on your degree. How important is it to you to get that UCLA diploma?
It's extremely important, not only for myself, but, for my family as well. My mom and I, we talked about it. So it's something I want to get accomplished for myself and my parents.
And it's certainly a lot of dedication that goes into it because you're an NBA basketball player. Now you have a job, you have a career, yet you're taking your time off, which is very precious for the NBA players to come back, go to school.
Yeah, that's probably one of the key reasons why you have this off season, to be able to do things, you don't necessarily accomplish off the court. And this is something I want to accomplish off the court, and that's my school.
And, of course, while you're trying to juggle class, then you also have news that came across this summer where you were traded and you had to drop away from school for a bit and deal with that.
Yeah, that's part of the business. I was in class, I got the text, people let me know about it. So that's part of the business. You got to live by those rules and you got to go by your daily job.
Now, this last year in the NBA playing for the New Orleans Hornets, you went into the year knowing that, okay, there's a pretty established point guard there, Chris Paul, one of the best in the league. Not that different maybe from when you came into UCLA where Jordan Farmar was really established and you knew that you'd play a backup role, but as the year went on, you played a lot more.
Yeah, I've been in that role before, like you said, at UCLA, playing behind one of a good point guards in Jordan Farmar, and then coming to the NBA and doing the same. I've been in that role before, so I really knew how to adjust. You just got to keep your head down, stay humble, and continue to work. And whatever happens, happens. Just let the chips fall where it may be. How
did your time at UCLA prepare you for the NBA and the Hornets?
Oh, extremely well. I thought Coach Hahn did a good job working with me, throughout my whole career. He had some of the best coaching staff. Kerry King did a good job of recruiting and giving me the opportunity to play here. But like I said, if it wasn't for those guys and the coaching staff and, great players to play with, I wouldn't be in the situation I am right now.
Next, now you go to Indiana after this trade, and Indiana is known for having a UCLA legend of their own with Reggie Miller there.
Yeah, that's one of the first things I brought up, since – before the press conference or even when I had the press conference, is that I want to bring up Reggie Miller. He's done such a, outstanding job. He's an outstanding human being. I get a chance to talk to him every now and then when he does analysis for the game. But, I don't necessarily want to follow in his footsteps. It's hard to follow in Reggie Miller's footsteps. He's such a legend here and in the NBA. I just want to have the same atmosphere he did in Indiana, and hopefully I could bring that same excitement.
After a successful first year, how did the season go for you? Was it as expected? Was it harder? Was it maybe easier?
I expected it to be hard, and it was hard. All the traveling, playing against the top players in the world, it makes those things hard, but that's what you want as a competitor. We want to be able to, compete against the best and continue to work on your game every day, so you can compete at a high level. So I expected it would be hard, and it came out to be that way, and, it's only going to get harder and harder from here on out.
I'd imagine that the experience at UCLA, having to battle in the classroom before even hitting the practice floor, helped prepare you.
Definitely. Every day in practice, it was a battle, at UCLA. I just remember playing against guys like Aaron Afalo, Russell, and, some of the other top guards that came to UCLA in my time. And, every day we battled. And I think that was the biggest thing to my success, is that we compete against best players every day. And that's something that you're going to see in the NBA.
Well, Darren, thanks for the time. Good luck with the schoolwork.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me.
And, of course, good luck in the NBA, but that's already on its way.
Thank you.
That's UCLA point guard, former UCLA point guard Darren Collison joining us right here at UCLABruins.com.